What up, everybody? How we doing? What's up, everybody? How we doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. A little hot stuffy in here. I gotta turn on the fan. Whew.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Hornets going up against the Seattle Supersonics. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
What's up? Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening.
Set the pick. Down low. Here's Harvey, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
Snow, the pass to Miller. Here's Snow. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Snow's got his second basket.
The league can give up these kinds of looks, especially to Snow.
Here's Iverson. Hamilton pulls it in. Here's Weatherspoon, defended by Jones.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the floor, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a few minutes with the Hornets head coach. Obviously, the focus will be on Allen Iverson and slowing him down. I talked to Coach about it, and he told me, you can't try and bully AI. He's used to that, and he takes the contact and lives at the line. We just want to make everything a challenge for him and drop his shooting numbers. There is no easy answer for the answer. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the shot is good. Weatherspoon's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Here's Iverson. It's hauled in by Bronk.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Snow, the pass to Miller. Hamilton against Iverson. Miller up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The shot's good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Snow, the pass to Miller. Now here is Hamilton. Goes up with the stripe. Goes back up. Out to the right wing. Here's Snow. Hamilton outside. Pass to Weatherspoon. Just 5 to shoot. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Sonics trail by 4. Here's Jones, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Let's go, Jones.
Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now Miller. Here's Snow. Back to Miller. Over Jones, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Seattle, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
And that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Here's Snow. Brown outside. Hamilton outside. Shot clock at 6. Snow from outside. Rebound by the Sonics. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
It's good.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Sonics trail by 4. The drive by Iverson. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Defense tries everything to slow Iverson down, but to no avail. He blasts right by him.
Hamilton outside. Snow the pass to Miller. There's the screen. Hamilton outside. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Boy, he can let it loose. The quick release shown by Hamilton that time.
On the wing. No good there.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Isley the pass to Iverson. Hands it from downtown. Iverson's got 7 points in the game.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. A different look for Seattle. Robinson's checked in for Harvey, and it's Patterson in for Isley. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Miller the pass to Bremer. No good from outside. The Supersonics have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And there it is for him.
Though he is slight of build, Eddie Jones is extremely tough now. That's a strong move right there.
Hamilton outside. Pass to Bremer. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Miller kicks to Hamilton. Charity swipe shot. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Iverson. Here's Robinson. And he converts the layup.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Bremer. Miller dishes to Hamilton. To end the run. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Hamilton's got it all tied up now for the Hornets. Hamilton against Jones. Inside. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Jones.
Smart pass by Jones. He didn't have the shot, and great job moving the ball.
Bremer passes to Miller. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Now, I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Now here's Iverson. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
Hamilton with it, defended by Jones. Hamilton kicks to Brown. Here's Buckner. Patterson defending. Fires for three. Brummer with the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Back to Iverson. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Hornets lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Offensive rebound, Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy.
What's up, everybody? How we doing today?
And that's what you expect from them.
When you compare the numbers from the 80s, mid-90s to today, scoring, Greg, and pace is down. Why?
Well, I think the game has become dominated by big men, and so that lends to slowing it down, trying to grind out wins.
Now, here's Patterson. Nothing on the board. And he dunks it down.
Boy, that's a great job by Dampier. Just can't teach size.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Buckner the pass to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Eli. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Brunson outside. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. Trying his luck from deep. The rebound by Patterson. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Timeout called by Nate McMillan. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for New Orleans. Weatherspoon's checked in, and Hamilton subbed in for Buckner.
Oh, that's so fast.
He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jackson with it. Jackson with the screen. A shot by Brummer, no good. And Seattle's shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? New Orleans gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Snow. Pass to Bremer. The three. Dampier pulls it in. Here's Harvey. Iverson dishes to Dampier. Over Hamilton. Shots good by Dampier. Dampier's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's exactly the spot where you want Dampier to have the ball. He's unstoppable there.
Hamilton outside. Here's Snow. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Supersonics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Harvey.
Oh,
Rip Hamilton with the rebound. The Hornets trail. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Oh, Iverson inside.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
And the Hornets call time here. P.J. Brown's checked in for New Orleans. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And that one, good.
He's a fantastic facilitator. He could virtually run a team in his sleep.
The Supersonics have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Iverson with the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Now here is Hamilton. Last game with 30 points. Good on the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's good on the putback. Dampier's got the lead up to 4 now for the Sonics.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Hamilton outside. Going inside. From deep. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in. And then for Seattle, Bradley's checked in for Dampier. And Jones subbed in for Cisse. The three from Iverson. Iverson buries it from deep.
A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Pass to Weatherspoon. Here's Snow. Five to shoot. To the paint. Weatherspoon. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Basket counts. Isley's got the lead back up to 5 now for Seattle.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Now here is Miller. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Snow can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Harvey, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 7-point Sonic lead.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Snow. Pass to Miller. Here's Hamilton. Iverson covering. High post try. And it's Bradley with the rebound. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Snow after the made shot from Allen Iverson. To the middle, here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Sonics leading by 7. Allen Iverson on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hamilton kicks to Miller. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Here's Iverson. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's 20 points for Iverson.
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
For 3, Snow. And so it's the Seattle Supersonics in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Isley. Yes, that goes in. Isley's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Sonics.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Snow, the pass to Hamilton. Shoots a fader. Snow can't hit. Sonics leading by 11. Here's Iverson, and there's the drive.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
The second chance effort. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Snow. And here's Miller. New Orleans moving the ball around. Snow, the pass to Weatherspoon. Stolen by Jones. And now the Supersonics on the break. Isley, good.
Always a good idea to get out and run.
The Hornets trail by 13. Snow, the pass to Hamilton. Now here is Miller. Here's Snow, and it's blocked. Iverson against Hamilton.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
The Supersonics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Oh, the free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Snow, the pass to Miller. Here's Hamilton. Here's Snow. The screen from Brown. There's the lob to Brown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you know, Snow knows his team depends on him to do this. A solid floor general.
Here's Isley. The good-looking shot from the wing. Isley's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, it never gets old watching him bang buckets through.
There's the pick. Snow against Iverson. Miller outside. Weatherspoon the pass to Brown. Over Harvey. Brown, no good. Seattle leading by 15 to the inside. Harvey, that's good. 6 points for him.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here is Miller. Here's Snow. Pass to Hamilton. Over Iverson. No good from Hamilton. Shoots the three. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist from Jones. Iverson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Here's Snow. On the wing, Brown. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in. Seattle leading by 18. Iverson outside. And it's Seattle with another.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here is Hamilton. He has 7. Brown the pass to Miller. Shoots over Bradley. And it's Seattle with the rebound. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And Seattle making a change here. Patterson's checked in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
The shot by Brummer, no good. Sonics leading by 22. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, you love to see this kind of high-effort play. Working to earn the and-one chance. Nicely done.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Supersonics.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Here's Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got 8.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
Brown with a screen on Jones. Snow the pass to Brown. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Here's Harvey. 6 points for him. Inside and taken away by Brown. To the left side wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's good on the way in. Snow's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Timeout called by Nate McMillan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .136 left here in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Jones. They set the pick. Pass to Dampier. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Excellent work in the screen and roll that time. Eric Dampier rolling to the right spot at the right time.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Sonics leading by 21. Jones drives in. Tries again. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low, out to Brunson. For the 3, drills the three-pointer. Brunner's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
And so the timeout taken by Nate McMillan here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in.
Hi, Susette. How are you? You're at the doctor's. Hopefully everything's okay.
Iverson's checked in for the Sox. Seattle has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Robinson a screen on Hamilton. Iverson dishes to Patterson. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Iverson kicks to Robinson. Count that one. And the Sonics lead by 21.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Buckner. Here's Bremer. Here's Eli. A beautiful reverse layup. Eli's got 6.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Seattle Supersonics with a
I'm doing good.
21-point lead to end the...
Hanging out with Puppy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So the wing on the left. Here's Buckner. Iverson covering. Hamilton. 2 points. That one goes.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
The Hornets trail by 21. Hamilton outside. Here's Buckner. Patterson defending. Buckner the pass to Hamilton. Right wing. Here's Bremer. Off target from outside. Seattle has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Patterson finds Robinson. Count it. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Hamilton. South Park, a lot of folks are saying the NBA is getting back to being a guards league. Do you think they're right?
I'm not quite ready to go that far, Kevin. Guards certainly have an impact and influence on the game, but a dominant big man is still the primary weapon in the game and has a little more value than outstanding guard play. But it is interesting to see the NBA does have an awful lot of talent on the perimeter.
From deep, Iverson gets it to go from beyond the arc. Iverson's got 12 points in just the second half. The Hornets call time. P.J. Brown's checked in for Melvin Eli. And Seattle also making a change. Bradley's checked in. It's Brown on the wing. And then Brown with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Seattle let me know the status. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. Even though it seems like this would be a situation that would sideline him, they've decided he's fine to play. They hope he can finish the game. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, David.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
6 to shoot. Hamilton the pass to Buckner. Second chance shot. Seattle grabs the miss. Allen Iverson on the wing. Shoots it up. It's rebounded by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. New Orleans moving the ball around. Jackson with the screen. Bremer passes to Jackson. Can't hit from in close. Seattle has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Buckner.
Damn, he crossed me up bad.
What a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Sonics leading by 22. Here's Atkins. Iverson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Iverson's got 10 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Seattle has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bradley passes to Atkins. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back, and having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent.
And the second free throw, good. The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Snow. Here's Weatherspoon. Here's Snow. 5 on the clock. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
We don't see Snow take a lot of jumpers, but he's confident shooting it from the mid-range.
Here's Cisse. To the middle, and stolen by Miller. To the inside, here's Snow. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Here's Atkins. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
Robinson's checked in for the Sonics. Good on the second free throw.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Here's Atkins. He's covered by Snow. Hamilton against Patterson. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And that one's good. Weatherspoon.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Seattle.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Iverson.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Pass to Bremer. From downtown, Robinson pulls it in.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Brunson against Patterson. Inside, here's Cisse. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So we see the Sonics taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it.
All right, we're going to take a little bit of a break. Thank everybody for stopping by, and we will be back here shortly today. Appreciate y'all once again.